Hey, Megan Scully, and this is the Limerick Post Show. And joining me now, it is actor Susannah de Wrixon. You're very welcome.
Thanks very much for having me.
Now, I believe you are a Limerick lady yourself. Tell us where you're from.
Indeed, I'm from Brewery, County Limerick. So it's about 20 kilometres south of Limerick, at the heart of the Golden Vale, Meghann.
Great spot, so it is. Now, of course, you are very busy at the moment because you're in rehearsals for Circle of Friends, which is coming to the Lime Tree Theatre. And of course, it is taken from Maeve Binchy's ever popular book. Talk to us a little bit, though, about Circle of Friends and bringing it to the stage.
Yeah, it's an adaptation done by Elaine Murphy. It's a gorgeous adaptation of the book, and also people will be familiar with the movie as well, with Minnie Driver and Chris O'Donnell, I think he was the lead guy. But this is very much adapted for stage, and you've got the story of the three friends and their various relationships, and it centres on the character of Benny, and I play Benny's mother, and they own a drapery. It's in 50s Ireland, so it's of an era, and we're very much trying to capture that era on stage and hopefully stay as true to the novel as we can. But it's a gorgeous tale of friendship, and there is a marvelous chemistry between the three girls on stage. So we're in week 3 of rehearsals right now, so it's a very exciting time where we're really getting to grips with the story. So
it's an incredible story, and I know it is set in 1950s Ireland, but I think it's very much so can be adapted into today's life as well, because, you know, you go to school and then you go off to college, and then suddenly, you know, things do change. You meet new people, you're in new circles. So I think it's definitely a timeless story.
Yeah, and I can definitely associate with that, you know, as a country girl in the 80s, moving up to Dublin to go to college. I was wet around the ears. I was green. I was a big learning curve for me. And yeah, there was fellas everywhere, to quote the play. You know, and skipping lectures off to go to the cinema, and, you know, all that kind of thing. People will associate it with it.
And how are you all getting on with rehearsals now? You did mention it is week 3 of it, and I think is there 12 or 13 of you?
Yeah, I think there's 12 of us in the cast. I'm just changing location for a second. Yeah, I mean, there is a very healthy cast and crew involved in it. It's probably one of the bigger productions that's going to go on in Ireland this year. And it's great that Limerick has a chance to see it first, where it's going to be, I suppose, at its freshest and its rawest. So we'd be really interested to see what the audience feedback will be like, and we'll probably learn a lot from that. There's a huge amount of comedy in the show, and we really want to try and harness those moments as best we can, and really capitalize on them. And there's a lot of heart in it as well, and heartache and heartbreak. So it's got everything in the package, really, hopefully. Something for everybody.
And how is it for you, being from Limerick, coming back then to go on the stage in Limerick?
I always love it. The last time I was there was with a show called The Unlucky Cabin Boy, written by Mike Finn. And it was a fantastic experience to bring a show about Limerick to Limerick. Now, this isn't necessarily about Limerick, but it's still something that can be very much, what will I say, people will definitely connect with it.
I know it's really exciting for the Lime Tree Theatre as well, because they haven't had a chance to have the main theatre open, just because, I guess, with numbers and restrictions in recent years. So now for them as well, it's incredible to be able to open the doors of that great huge theatre and to let people in.
That's fantastic. And, you know, we were halfway through our rehearsal process before we were closed down 2 years ago. So it's fantastic to be able to bring it to its conclusion, and just to share this great story live in front of an audience, you know.
Of course, and we did mention Maeve Binchy there being the author of Circle of Friends, and like in the millions that book sold out in. So, you know, it's not just an Irish story, it's a worldwide phenomenon, because it really has taken over. And as you mentioned there, the movie, Minnie Driver, she isn't Irish, but she really took on that role as well. So it just shows that it is a world renowned story.
Like, we're planning the world tour already.
Hey.
And actually, Maeve's husband, Gordon, will be joining us in Limerick. So he's very excited to see the show. So he wants to be there at the beginning to get the feeling of what it's like to be in the audience. So I'm very excited to have him in the seats as well, just to give us a little bit of feedback and see how we're doing.
That's absolutely incredible. I think it's such a lovely touch as well. Susannah de Wrixon, of course, one of the stars of Circle of Friends. I should remind everyone, the 13th to the 16th of April in the Lime Tree Theatre. Tickets available now from limetreetheatre.ie. Susannah, it's been great to chat to you. I'll let you back into rehearsals because I know you're very busy, and we look forward to welcoming you back to Limerick soon.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited to be coming home. Thanks so much.